on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke.
What is English Zone? English Zone is first of all an environment. It's a totally different world in which people learn, in which people grow, in which people open up their potentials, in which people can be themselves, in which people are free, are happy, and are on their journey to realization of their potentials. We don't teach English, we don't teach anything at all, but we are the best place to learn English. We are different with our approach in a way that we believe in building environments in which people learn instead of teaching people. I think that's what differentiates us as the courses. As a place, I think we're a totally different world. We have a different mindset, we have different people, different culture, more happy, more positive, more friendly, more free. And I think that's what differentiates us. I think my mission is to leave a positive footprint in this world, do something that is gonna, put back on earth more than what I have received. When we're born, we get all these things that we have in this world, but I think you either just can enjoy what has been created for you by your ancestors, by the previous human beings, or you can take it and make it even better. And I think that's my purposes. And we believe that people don't come to this world for no reason. I think everybody have their own purpose. Everybody has a purpose of either impacting something, helping people, changing something. And I believe that those people who do change the world leave their footprints. There are people who are dead now, but are more alive than the living people because they have left after themselves such a legacy and treasure to us that we still enjoy.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days.
We are moderators.
Moderators are who? Are people who moderate, facilitate, guide the process of learning, somehow impact it, somehow make it more interesting. And therefore, the job of a moderator is not to give an information or to teach something, but to facilitate that process and be learning as well as the students. That's why they're called moderators. Everybody is a genius. And I think our job is to find in what are they genius, in helping them find what their genius is. Because a lot of the students some of them are great potential actors. Some of them are great people, scientists, soon to become doctors. Most of them don't know sometimes. And our job is to help them find that, help them find what they're really good at and pursue that in their life. Because if they pursue that, then they become that, I believe. So obviously in 10 years, I really hope that English Zone would be something that will bring far more changes to more even people. And obviously in 10 years, what I really envision English Zone becoming is something that would not only help people attain one instrument. Right now we're helping people to use one instrument, that is English. There are many other instruments, I believe, and therefore our job is to keep helping people learn those instruments. It could be anything. It could be math, it could be science, it could be building things, it could be building business, whatever. But that's what I envision English Zone to be. And more importantly, I envision it as an agent of change in education system. I think you should really do what you love, and I believe that if you do so, many other things will come as the bonus, but not chase money, not chase, other things that are, I think, secondary, that come with doing what you love. So I would advise people to do what you love. I believe this is the single advice that was very useful to me, and I think it would be useful to many others. There's a genius inside of you. It's the one that you should listen to. When the whole world yells that you can't do, the genius whispers, only you. We ignore it, we destroy it, and it bruises and it cries. But the only one that doesn't lie, and the only one that doesn't die. There's a genius inside of you. And one day, that genius will be you. Don't shut the genius up, because it will only lift you up. And the genius inside of you is the heart that beats for you. There's one really great quote that I have in mind, and that quote says, the best way to predict the future is to invent it. And so, obviously there's a good part of wishing that I want to do to English Zone, but more important than that, I want to wish our team to keep chasing, I think, that dream and that those sort of prospects and horizons, and keep challenging ourselves. I think it's very important that we treat English Zone in the first place as a baby. It's only 7-year-old baby, and so it's just starting to make its first moves, and it's just, let's say, got into school or whatever. It's got a long future ahead, I hope, and I want to wish English Zone as a company that is very young, young and energetic and everything, to keep doing what it's doing, to be strong in the first place, and to be healthy. That's what I would wish English Zone. And I would wish that to everybody who studies, works, and is somehow associated to English Zone. So happy birthday!
I hope someday